What's up, Virgo? Welcome to your weekly reading. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for being with me here today. I really appreciate you. If this reading helps or resonates, let me know by leaving a like and comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. If you would like to book a private reading with me, the information is listed in the description box on how to do that. And you can find me on my Instagram and TikTok at JadeStoneTarot. So with that being said, Virgo, let's get right into your weekly reading. For Virgo, Summer and Rising Venus, what's happening for the week ahead? We have the Nine of Cups coming out reversed, so there is some energy about like a disappointment that you've been kind of dealing with, kind of suffering with, or just not feeling the most. There's an inner battle that you've been struggling with. This is what I'm seeing here. Nine of Cups reversed with the Two of Swords. It's like you're struggling with finding happiness. Okay, so let's keep it going. Let me get some more cards on your situation, Virgo. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead, the next 7 days. Death. Okay, yeah. Very fitting Scorpio energy. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Rising, Venus. We also have Father of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, the Emperor, Mother of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Chariot, Cancerian energy, as well as Ten of Wands, reverse, and the Eight of Cups. I see that you're leaving something behind. You're actually, this is fantastic. You know, I'm just like pulling a bunch of cards at the bottom just because it's like giving me the full scope of a situation. So, ooh, Virgo, your energy is intense. It's been intense in the last however many set of readings we've been doing as of lately. Seems like Scorpio season's like kicking your ass, not gonna lie. First of all, I just have to point out here, with the Nine of Cups, there is this lunar energy, and then in the Two of Swords, there's this solar energy, and this is really representing this eclipse that's happening. We just had, as I'm recording this, we had the eclipse in Taurus just earlier this morning, and it's in Taurus and Scorpio nodes, which we have Scorpio energy, and we also have Taurus energy out here. So I really feel like this eclipse is hitting hard, where you probably have gone through a lot of loss. There's a lot that you've had to let go of. There's a lot that you had to walk away from, and you've been experiencing a lot of painful emotions, uncomfortable emotions, a lot of discomfort, a lot of upsetting things that have been occurring lately. I do just want to let you know that it's going to get a lot better from here on out. I know at times you may struggle with staying positive or staying optimistic about the future, and you may feel so like scared and overwhelmed about what's to come, and how are you going to make things happen, and how are you going to find the courage to walk away or have the strength to keep going, to keep pushing forwards. But I just want to let you know, like, you are really like going through this whole death rebirth process, and it ain't easy. Like, I want to call this dark night of the soul. Sorry, my dog is barking. That's very distracting in the background. You're going through dark night of the soul. It feels really heavy. It feels like this, for some of you, it's like this is like the lowest you've ever been in your entire life, and you're just like trying to figure out how you're gonna pick up the broken pieces and move forward. Like, it's quite intense energy for you, Virgo. But you really are out here rising like the phoenix. I kind of am feeling like vulture energy, where it's just like, there's a lot of cleansing that's needed. There's a lot of removing and purification that's taking place. Things in your life that are falling apart or breaking down or leaving your life, or like things in your life that's like being stripped away. My eyes all of a sudden getting so fucking dry. I have contacts in, y'all, so I can see, because a bitch is blind. And it's just gotten super dry in my one eye, so I apologize. But basically, it's like the things that have been stripped away in your life, it's being stripped away for a reason. It's not serving your highest good. And although painful and difficult and challenging, yes, but in the long term, you're going to be so glad that you don't have this in your life any longer. Like, basically, you're doing the dirty work now for your future self. Your future self is thriving. Your future self is happiest it's ever been. So you just got to go through this hard part right now, but I promise you that it's going to be worth it, guaranteed, in the long term. Right now, it's hard to see that future. It's hard to understand why this is happening, but just know, just a reminder that this is leading to some really awesome stuff down the line. But this is going to be a process that you're going through, because as you are going through all these changes, you know, internally, emotionally, spiritually, as well as externally, in your relationships, in your friendships, in your job, in your career, in your hobbies, and everything is being affected. Like every single thing, nothing is yet, like, I feels like not much is solid besides you. Like you, just despite all the changes that are occurring, you are really needing to remain solid within yourself and stay grounded and to be your own anchor through all these changes that are occurring. You're really needing to root yourself and be solid in yourself. Like I honestly am feeling like you need to be more self-centered, Virgo. Some of you have been like putting your needs aside for other people, dropping everything to help others out, but you need to take care of yourself first. It is not your job to save someone else. Some of you are dealing with a situation where it's like there's someone who you want to save but they don't want to be saved. And as good as your intentions are and how as much as you care for these individuals in your life, you have to recognize when to walk away or when it's not worth the effort. And that can be hard, especially showing up here as an Emperor and the Mother of Swords. It's like you want nothing but the best for yourself and for the people that are around you and the people that are closest to you. And it probably stresses you out seeing some people get into situations and you're unable to help them, or you're unable to like get in the way. You're unable to like step in their path and like redirect them because it's their own life to learn and to live. And unfortunately, it probably is affecting you in some sort of way, especially if this is involving like family or even romantic interest or someone that maybe it's like your children for some of you. But it's just like, you know, there's a lot of this overwhelming shit that you're dealing with, especially just like with your thoughts, and like you're trying your best to surrender and to let go of control, but at times you're really struggling here, especially Emperor is the energy of liking to have things in control. Same with the Mother of Swords. Honestly, she's pretty, she likes her ways, she likes things in her, you know, order, in her manner. And when things are out of place or things aren't going according to plan, you know, stressing the fuck out. It has you feeling like your whole life is in shambles and it's uncomfortable, but you are going through this for a reason. I don't know what the reason is, and you may not know what the reason is at this moment, but this is leading to something. This is leading to massive change. The Chariot, this card, just really drawn to the sun, which more sun and moon energy showing up throughout a bunch of these cards, right? The Emperor has the sun out here. The Wheel of Fortune has the moon and the sun, right? So, and then of course the Two of Swords, and then the Nine of Cups, moon and sun. It's like, damn, like there's a lot of like eclipse energy. So I feel like, okay, well, first of all, this is kind of like giving us a glimpse of like what the next 6 months may look like. So not to like say that, oh, your whole life is going to be like this for 6 months. No, this is like a pivotal point, and 6 months from now are going to be like, the whip. No, I don't want to say that. Like, okay, I'll tell you what I heard. The whiplash. It's kind of like, okay, this is what they're giving me. But it's like, you know, if you go, whether you get in an accident, like a car accident, or, you know, maybe you go on a roller coaster or some shit, or maybe you take a fall, right? The whiplash, you don't normally get that until like a couple days after. So it's almost like the after effects. Basically, it's like okay, yes, thank you. There we go. Now I'm uncovering the message I'm getting, like that I'm channeling here. It's basically like all the changes and the shifts that have been happening, the things that have been like falling apart, old structures, old routines, people who were part of your life, all of a sudden, boom, they got up and left, or boom, they're no longer in your life anymore. All of a sudden, shocking and just completely life altering. The next 6 months, you're going to experience this whiplash where and I'm not trying to say this in like a negative way. It's just like where things are going to start to fall into place in ways that you didn't expect, or in ways you didn't really plan for or see coming. So we'll take a look into that and see like what you can expect. But yeah, it's just like with all this, because we got a lot of like it's obvious this is indicating this is happening around this eclipse / these are the after effects of like the eclipse and the changes that have been taking place. Even the last month, right? The last month we've been in eclipse season. So basically whatever's been happening or occurring for you around this time, things that maybe have left your life or have been more rockier, just to keep in mind, like the next 6 months, right, of that whiplash is where you're going to start to see things fall back into place. The reason why there's been such a shakeup in these foundations and in these structures is because it wasn't in alignment with you, or it's because it already served its purpose, or like it just, you know, just like remodeling or like rebuilding into something better. Okay, so the next 6 months is like the the path that's gonna bring you back on track. If you've been feeling off track for a while, or you've been feeling like, again, your life's been in shambles, or you feel like you're all over the place and you're feeling like really just struggling, like it definitely is not an easy road that you're on right now, Virgo. But what I will say is these next 6 months for you, and even 2.5 years, this lunar cycle that the moon's going through, this is the opening of a 2-year cycle. It's going to be a crucial time for you. This is a brand new chapter of your life. Not even a chapter, this is a brand new book, like so just keep that in mind. It's like there is a bigger picture that you're just not seeing yet, but one day, don't know how soon that will be, but one day you're going to understand, and it's going to all make sense. It's all going to fall into place, and everything has a purpose and a reason. So just remember that. It's like, you're going to get through this. Like I said, I think you need to be more centered in yourself, taking more control over yourself and where you put your energy and your attention to. Focus on the things that are within your control. Focus on the things that make you feel good. Focus on the things that bring you like reassurance, and also things that make you feel more confident within yourself. I feel like you're needing to believe in yourself more. I'm really picking up with this Nine of Swords. You may struggle with self-doubt. You may struggle with like self-criticism, or like, you know, just beating yourself up over things that you can't change, or beating yourself up over the past, or, you know, like stressing yourself out about the future. And so, you know, when we're in this energy of the Nine of Swords and we're tossing and turning, we can't get sleep, we can't shut our brain off. That is a moment where we need to redirect our energy into something that's actually in our control. So maybe it's like getting into some sort of like endeavor or passion or hobby or thing that like just puts you back into the present and like redirects your focus. So basically, Virgo, instead of trying to control the things that are going on around you and the people that you're dealing with, it's like you got to control yourself, and you got to take back your power and redirect it to something that makes you feel good and empowered. Okay, you need to take back your power and focus it on something that uplifts you and excites you. As difficult as it is, I can't even speak, y'all. It's like, you got to focus on something that makes you feel confident, something that makes you feel empowered and excited. That's how you're really gonna turn things around, or flip around the situation, or flip around this energy, is by focusing on the things that make you feel like a boss. Okay, because yeah, it seems like you're walking away from things that aren't serving you. It's painful and it's uncomfortable, but deep down you know that you can't stay. The longer you stay in the situation, the more damage it's going to cause for you, and it's going to make it even difficult, worse for you to get out of or break out of. So it's like, you better leave now. Better now than never. As painful as this is, you're rising from the pain. Like, Scorpio season is transforming the heck out of you. Like, you are really taking this pain and you're transforming from this and from these experiences, and like, things will never go back to the way they used to. You're uncovering a lot more wisdom. I'm really drawn to the owl in this card. You're gaining a lot more wisdom. You're also needing to listen to your intuition, right? Again, with all this lunar energy that's been showing up in this reading, it's like, trust your intuition, trust your gut, trust your instincts. I know you Virgos, definitely a lot of Virgos that I know, and people in my life that have strong Virgo placements, a lot of y'all intuitive as fuck, but then you doubt yourself. Why? Well, Pisces is on the opposite side. So it's like you use your logic and you're like, oh, no. Like, you literally be gaslighting yourself as to why you shouldn't believe or trust yourself. Like, no, you need to focus on trusting yourself more. So it's a process, and this is a big deal. What it is that you're going through, it is a very big deal, and it's definitely not something that's just gonna like happen and transform overnight or even within weeks. Like, this is gonna be a process. This is not gonna just be throughout a month. This is I honestly feel like at least 6 months. This is something that you are gonna be taking the steps to rebuild and come back, not even just to rebuild, but to build something better for yourself, a better life, a better everything, whatever it is that's been like ripped apart or like fallen apart in your life. You're rebuilding it, but it's not something that's going to be rebuilt overnight, you know? And so I think something that you need to keep in mind is to have patience for yourself as you are picking back up the broken pieces, not really the broken pieces, the pieces that are like salvageable. You're not trying to like save every brick that's like split and broken and in little crumbles. It's like those can be in the trash. Like, let's get rid of that. It's like, if you're gonna rebuild this foundation, let's do it right, you know? So needing to know when to let go is definitely part of it. Man, Virgo. Let's take a look into like what you can expect though, like moving forwards. I do feel like there is an increase in your money, your finances. Let's see. Is there anything else that I'm missing here? No, that's all. All right, so let's do a little clarifying. Let's take a look into the Wheel of Fortune and see like what are these changes that are occurring for Virgo. Yeah, it's like you're at a crossroad and you get to decide moving forward what you want your life to be like. You can stay on this path that's obviously you're unhappy about right now. You can stay on this path, but it's just going to lead to more unhappiness and misery. Or you choose a path that, yeah, it's going to be difficult, but it's going to be a long journey, but it's going to be leading you to your happiness and your fulfillment. Four of Wands to just try to come out. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune for Virgo. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune for Virgo. Show me clearly. For the week ahead. Oh, no way. The 9 of Cups just came out. Yes. Okay. Love that for you. Temperance at the bottom. It did try to fall out, but it didn't. But Temperance, right? Healing, forgiveness, getting back your peace, getting back your balance. All right. Just keep patience, the need to have patience. The Lovers, okay, I do see like some of you have a relationship possibly coming in or some sort of like wish fulfillment coming in. Real, genuine love, whether that be romantic, whether that be family, friendship. I feel like you're going to be you're needing to connect with people. Wheel of Fortune again at the bottom of the deck. With the 3 of Cups reverse and the 10 of Pentacles. It's like you may have been so like isolated or alone. We also have the 5 of Wands. Like perhaps there's been a lot of tension in like either family situations, work, or friendships, but there's been tension in certain relationships. And I feel like this is tying into part of what has you feeling so unhappy. Let's see. Yeah, this might be about like a romantic interest here with the Knight of Cups. Maybe there's conflict between you and like a romantic partner or someone that you were once in a relationship with. Anyways, 3 of Cups reverse and the 10 of Pentacles reverse. It's like there's just not fulfillment here. There's lots of tension. So that's what's part of this change or this shift that's taking place, that's occurring. These changes that you're going through, possible endings, loss, walking away, like making a choice here and sticking to it. And by you sticking to it, that's what creates this change. And this change is basically a complete opposite energy of what you've been dealing with. We have 9 of Cups, the Lovers, and Queen of Cups. We have Gemini energy as well as water out here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So the changes that are occurring in your life, or all the changes that have been occurring, taking place the last month or so, this is the after effects. The next couple of months, if not 6 months, this is what is awaiting you. You have a lot of fulfilling things coming in. You have real, genuine love coming in. Friendships, romantic for those that are interested. You have a lot of wish fulfillment. Let's take a look into this Nine of Cups. See what can you look forward towards, or what am I saying? What can Virgo look forwards to in the near future? Six of Pentacles. Oh, Devil. Why would you look forward to the Devil? Looking forward to breaking away. Okay. High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Okay, so basically what you can expect moving forwards and what you're looking forward to in the near future, next couple of months as you're going through this change is like I said, I feel like you have some really balanced connections coming in, as well as just like things finally balancing out for you of the energy that you've been putting out in the world. I feel like a lot of that's coming back tenfold. The one thing you need to be mindful of, though, Devil and the Nine of Swords, is like your fears of like projecting past experiences onto new experiences or new relationships, needing to really rely on your intuition, which we said that. So that's something that's going to be strengthening and increasing the next little while here. High Priestess with the Queen of Cups, so definitely rely on your intuition here. You'll know, like, if there is anything in your life that comes in the next little while that is toxic or unhealthy, you will intuitively know that just based off these past experiences and the wisdom that you've gained from that. You'll now know. So if there is any person, new, old, current, any person who has ill intentions, you'll sense it. You'll know from miles away. Okay, now you got to be careful not to mix up your paranoia with your intuition. Okay, that's a little bit of something that you might need to work through. We do have Page of Pentacles and the Five of Cups and Eight of Pentacles, so healing and overcoming sadness. So again, I feel like things are looking up for you, but it is a slow process and you're needing to be patient with yourself and just know like you're on the upswing and things are only going to get better from here on out. So surrender to the things that are being stripped away. It's happening for a reason, and you need to have faith that this is for your highest good, and just know like, this is going to be worth it. Whatever the shit that is that you're going through, just know it's going to be worth it in the end, and you will never have to go through this again. Thank God. Thank God, Virgo. So I'm going to leave your reading here. I hope this was helpful and insightful. If it was, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.